Alright, so we are on day 13 of God plus discipline. And I actually did. I did one yesterday. But for some reason, God was like, don't upload that. And then I figured out last night why. Because on my video, I was like, yeah, today's my last day working. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right? And then last night I got a text and it was like, I'll see you in the morning. I was like, oh, it wasn't my last day working. So today, today is officially my last day working. And so I did some hair this morning. Oh my God, you guys, I just got out of the gym. I'm sweating, but you see that? You see that? Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? So I just got finished doing, I did hair, earlier this morning, dropped the kids off, and then headed to the gym. So, like, headed to the gym, good mood or whatever. And I will say, like, the last maybe 2 days I've been, like, wrestling with, like, myself, right? So, which is, like, wrestling not with just myself, but just with, like, old habits or, like, old way of dealing with things or processing them, right? So, it's like a me versus me situation right now at this moment, right? And so last night I think I finally made it through the you not gonna act the way you've been acting, because the way you've been acting does not get you the results that you want, right? So, and then I knew I was doing really good this morning when the mom of the kids was like, hey, do you want something for breakfast? I was like, no. I thought about it, and she was like, I'm going to Sonic, and I was like, no, I don't want it. And like I really did want it. I wanted the Sonic. I wanted it so bad. And I was like, no, I don't want it. They brought the Sonic in the house, and everybody was eating around me. And I was sitting there like, I ain't ate breakfast yet or nothing. You feel me? Like, this intermediate fasting situation, the struggle is real. And I just let them eat. And then, thank you for the Holy Spirit, because I promise you, I was like, I want this Sonic. But, anyways. So, headed to the gym, and then this video from this dude popped up on my my YouTube. So I was like, I don't know who this dude is, like, whatever. But sometimes when you listen to certain things, like, it will associate you with other people that listen to this person, right? So I clicked on it, and he was talking about, I think the title was like chosen ones, few are chosen, many are called but few are chosen, or something like that. And so, like, he's giving this breakdown or whatever. And it was interesting because he was describing certain things and characteristics of people like that, right? So I'm not going to say anything. I'll have to go that into a different lesson, or I'll have to bring his video on and just kind of clip it a little bit so y'all could have an idea of what he said. Because I don't want to take from his YouTube channel, because that's his ministry, right? So that's not what I'm on here for. So anyways, I get finished doing the stair stepper. By the way, mind you, let me tell you about the stair stepper. Stair stepper is a beast. Do you hear me? I finally made it to the 15-minute threshold. Yeah, finally, where I don't have to stop or nothing like that. But that bad boy is a beast. Like, by the time I'm done with that, I'm like, I don't want to do nothing else. Like, I don't feel like it. Anyways, then I hopped on the treadmill. Now, mind you, when I walked in there, I mean, I could scan the room and see, like, there was a few people in there, and good, right? So I'm sitting on the treadmill, and I got done listening to Dude's thing, and normally I find another video to listen, but I just went ahead and turned the video off, and I proceeded to continue to walk, but I had my eyes closed. Now, I had my eyes closed because I told you that the stair stepper is a beast, and I was really just trying to make it through the treadmill, because I put my elevation on like 11, and like I'm walking up a mountain. So now I'm stair stepping and I'm walking up this mountain, right? So anyways, I have my eyes closed and everything's good, but all of a sudden, I don't know if anybody else that's a believer has this or this discernment or whatever it is, but I felt a presence of evil, right? And it was so weird because I didn't feel that initially when I walked into the gym, right? So I was like, what is that, And so I'm still keeping my eyes closed, and then all of a sudden, I was like, let me just open my eyes, and I opened them and look, and there is an individual that does not like me. Now, this person has developed a personal vendetta against me for whatever reason it was, really because I told the truth, and they didn't like that I had spoke the truth, right? So now I'm the enemy, which is fine. I mean, like I said, I know what my calling is, and I'm going to just take whatever heat comes, because I know when God tells me to say something, I'm going to say it. And if that hurt that person, or if that convicts you so bad that you want to be mad at me and not like take it up with God, you know, or find out with God what the problem is, then I mean, I'm just going to have to take that heat. But anyways, it was so weird that I could feel that, you know what I'm saying? And so they tried, what they did was they positioned themselves to try to where I could see them or intimidate me per se. And so I just act like I didn't see them. To be completely honest, I'm pretty good at that. Just act like I didn't see them. But it was not even the fact that I didn't have to see them to know that somebody that didn't have goodwill towards me was there. So I say all of this to say that God plus discipline. How strong is your discernment? Like, where is your discernment at? I think a lot of times in the kingdom or in this body or in church bodies, you, me, anybody, we don't have a level of discernment that we should when we're supposed to be taking in the word or building a relationship with God. And I'm going to say this, you can't have discernment if you don't have the Holy Spirit, if you do not have God. You may have a little bit of discernment, but to truly activate it to a level where you can walk into a building and be like, all right, something ain't right. That's what we need, because it says that I send you out among wolves, as a sheep among wolves. That you're supposed to understand the mind of a serpent, but you're supposed to be as harmful and peaceful as a dove. Now, if you don't have those skills, y'all, we just out here getting beat up as believers, just beat up. We're getting beat up left and right. Boom, boom, boom. The enemy is just winning left and right. So I say this again so that you guys can sit with yourself and say, God, where is my discernment with you? Where is my relationship with you? Where is the knowledge and wisdom that I say that I have, because I go to church on Wednesdays and I go to church on Sundays, and sometimes I pick up the Bible and I share memes on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter that got scriptures, but do I have the discernment, the thing that is going to allow me to put forth the purpose and the calling and the will that you have yielded for my life? Do I have that? And if I don't have that, why not? And if I don't have it, why not? And the why not, how can I get it? How can I be in such relationship with you that I can be on one accord with the Spirit and know what's going on around me? How? And so I say all of that to say this. I want y'all to have a blessed day. I appreciate your 9 to 10 minutes. If you have a comment, answer, if you even have the answer to what I'm saying for any other individual that is listening to this, and you want to put it in the comments, do that too, and I'll go back and forth with you so we can make sure we have good clarification for the individual that wants to know, how do I develop my discernment? But really, you really just need to have a relationship with Jesus. I'm just saying, like, a relationship, not every now and then ship, a real relationship. Like, you know how you do relationships, especially in the beginning, you want to get to know them, you want to know their favorite color, you want to talk to them, you want to get to know their parents, you want to talk to them every day, everything that goes through your mind, you want them to know. And that's the same way you got to do your relationship with Jesus. Same way. That's it. That is the same way. But no, we want to give Jesus the leftovers. Like, we want to give Jesus the side chick. Like, Jesus is the side dude. Like Jesus is just a side piece, period. And he's not. He's the full course meal with all the dressings, all of the desserts, all of that. And so when you realize that all you need is that, then you'll be fine. Then you'll understand that them side pieces, or treating him like that, was doing you a disservice. Not nobody else. Not him. Not nobody else but you. All right. So I will see you guys on Monday. I'm going to keep going on with the days that I've already been doing, but I'm starting something else on Monday, like full 30 days or something, right? So I just want to make sure that you guys know I really thank you. I appreciate you. You guys have a blessed day, blessed weekend. And don't forget, spread the good news. Let people know and give them the fine print. Don't let them think that once they get Jesus, everything's going to get easy. No, once you get Jesus, your eyes will be open. The veil will be lifted. And therefore, things are going to get harder. It's going to get harder, but you got somebody to fight for you that wins all the battles. You ain't even got to worry. He wins all the battles. Thank you.